Hi, good morning. We're about to begin with our signing ceremony. So, welcome to the signing ceremony of the Spark Connect Empower Memorandum of Understanding with Patelco Credit Union. Good morning to our signatories. Of course, we have Honorable Consul General Henry S. Bensurto Jr. and of course, our Deputy Consul General, Ms. Raquel Solano. Consul Dominic Xavier Imperial is also here, and Consul Jed Leona, as well as our technical team led by Ms. Ethel Castillo. So yes, we will begin in a few, and we have our signatories on the part of Patelco Credit Union, Mr. Longbo, and he is the Director for Retail and Membership Development at Patelco. And of course, we have Ms. Alma Tolentino, who is the Retail Branch Manager of Patelco in Sunnyvale. So yes, before we begin, kindly would like to check your audios. Are they okay? Especially Mr. Longbo and our our honored guests. So before we begin, so we're
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, thank you, and thank you for muting yourselves. So before we begin, a little backgrounder on the Spark Connect Empower movement. So the movement is the brainchild of Consul General Bensurto to help spark pride among Filipino Americans in their Filipino history, ancestry, culture, and heritage. The movement aims to connect Filipino Americans to their Filipino roots and with other Filipinos and empower them to give back to their country of origin or of their ancestors and of their present communities. So as of now, we have over 60 SCE partners, and we are happy to welcome Patelco Credit Union to the SCE movement. Patelco Credit Union, as a brief background, is the first financial institution to partner with us in the Spark Connect Empower movement. According to Patelco representatives, they are guided by their mission to help improve its members' financial health. So it started as a handful of Pacific Telephone and Telegraph Company, which is now known as AT&T, Employees Credit Union with only $500 in 1936. Currently, Patelco Credit Union is a full-service, not-for-profit financial cooperative dedicated to helping its members and communities prosper. It is one of the largest credit unions in the United States with $7 billion in assets and over 360,000 members nationwide. So it's now serving communities across Northern California, including the Bay Area, Sacramento, and San Jose, as well as the employees of over 1,100 large and small businesses throughout the United States. So we'll start with the signing ceremony in a few, but at this point, we'd like to show you a video that sums up the Spark Connect Empower movement and what it stands for.
Philippine Consulate General in San Francisco has launched a movement to spark, to connect, to empower. This involves providing platforms to project Filipino culture and heritage to the larger community in the hope that it will spark pride and curiosity among the younger generations of Filipino Americans about their Filipino roots and move them to connect with one another in the United States, including their elders, and with the country of origin of their ancestors, the Philippines. Our aspiration is to see young Filipino Americans become the new vanguards of our culture and heritage and of a more united, though diverse, and an empowered Filipino American community, able to contribute more to the greater community here in the United States and back home in the Philippines. Filipino Americans would eventually fortify the foundation of people-to-people ties between the United States and the Philippines.
Spark, connect, and empower.
Thank you very much. And before we begin with our signing ceremony, we'd like to remind that, of course, this is recorded and we can edit this to have a better quality of the video. And now may we check if Patelco's Mr. Longbo is ready to sign the partnership agreement with us. Ready with your pens? And of course, this is our first time to do a signing ceremony online.
Yes, good morning.
Okay.
We're so excited that we've actually already signed the document. So it's already signed, but I'm happy to for the ceremony to have a pen and go over the paper one more time.
Okay, please do so. In Consul General Bensurto, ready also to sign. Sorry. So this is the formal ceremony that we usually hold at our office. Now it's our online version. You have now in your hands the Memorandum of Understanding between Patelco Credit Union, of course, under the Spark, Connect, and the SCE movement, signed by the Consul General Henry S. Bensurto Jr. and Mr. Longbo on behalf of Patelco Credit Union. Congratulations, and let's give congratulations and welcome to the SCE movement. So at this point, we'd like to invite Mr. Longbo to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, we are so excited about being a partner that we signed the document before the actual ceremony. That's how excited we are. And thank you for the very warm introduction about Patelco. I just want to add a couple of things and maybe share why this is so important to us. Patelco is a credit union, so we are a financial institution that is owned by our members. So all of the people that have an account at Patelco is a part owner of the company. And we, as a credit union, we owe it to our members to support the communities that they belong to in order to feel hope and opportunity, which sounds a lot like your mission to empower the community. And we share that same vision, which is to prepare the next generation for financial success and whatever they choose to do in the future. So we're very honored to be partnering with Spark Power Connect. And this is really just a continuation of the demonstrated commitment that Patelco has done over the years for the Filipino community. We've participated in the Adobo festivals. We've participated in Pistahang Pinoy. Alma, who's on this call, is a member of the Filipino Ladies Guild in Milpitas. We've participated in the Filipino flag raising ceremonies. So as you can see, we are no stranger to the Filipino community, and we're just excited to be able to partner and empower the next generation to give them what they need for resiliency and success in the future and just a leg up in the world. So happy to share this vision with you, and we can't wait to get started.
Thank you very much, Mr. Longbo. Definitely, resiliency is one value that we all need at this time. So at this point, we'd like to invite Consul General Henry Bensurto Jr. to say a few words, sir.
Thank you. I hope you can hear me. But good morning. Thank you, Consul Vanessa, and good morning to my officers, led by Deputy Consul General Nakal Solana and my other consuls, and welcome also to Mr. Longwo and Alma. And we'd like to thank you for partnering with us, and not really just us, but all the signatories and members of the Spark Connect Empower movement, essentially. And we're very grateful that we have this partnership with the larger community as well. And we look forward to collaborating more with Patelco and the other members of the Spark Connect Empower. I don't have to repeat what exactly that is, but we're looking forward to collaborating with you in sparking, in connecting, and empowering Filipinos individually and also collectively, and in the most practical way you mentioned, through financial literacy and the ability to manage their finances. In the end, I think that is a very concrete way by which individuals and communities are empowered. In a sense, also, we're very grateful that in terms of the history of Patelco in giving that support to the Filipino community, and we're most grateful for all the support that you have given to the Filipino American community here, and we hope that you would continue this in a more robust way, and together with this partnership and with all the other members of the SCE, together we can work for that empowerment, and obviously sparking that love and passion for the Filipino culture, specifically in the context of Bayanihan spirit. And obviously the Bayanihan spirit, or working together, having compassion with other Filipinos and other people for that matter, because at the end of the day, we're part of the larger concept of humanity. And so this compassion can only be really expressed in a more practical, clear, concrete way through helping each other, including financial literacy. And for this, we're grateful for this partnership, and we look forward to working with you on this. And
By the way, in a more concrete way, there is a website called Spark Connect Empower Movement, and I encourage you to make full use of that website to reach out to the community and also for the community to know you more. And so we will together we will build a new world of a new community, a community full of compassion, block by block, brick by brick. And it all starts with the baby steps, of course, but with appropriate commitment and good vision and working together, we can reach that goal. So thank you very much to you, and congratulations to you and us also.
Yeah.
Thank you, Consul General Bensurto, and thank you, Mr. Longboy and Ms. Alma Tolentino of the Patelco Credit Union. So to cap our signing ceremony, we'd like to show our newest SCE partner a video that has the original Spark Connect Empower jingle.
Just want to remind everyone that celebration of being Filipino does not end here today. We got to carry that everywhere we go. We got to carry that throughout the year.
Spark, Connect, and Empower is a movement born in San Francisco to engender love and passion for Filipino heritage and culture among Filipino Americans. In the process, connecting them and empowering them as individuals and collectively as a community.
Pinoy ako! Proud ako! Pinoy ako! Proud ako! Pinoy ako! Proud ako! Pinoy ako! Proud ako! Spark, Connect, Empower, Pinoy 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 ako! Listen, Phil, I'm to the next generation. Millennials, you are the future of the nation. Embrace your past, be proud of who you are. Spark, ignite your pride and curiosity. Connect with one another and with your ancestry. Empower, be the forefront of the community. Be proud of who you are. Pinay ako, taas noo, ang mamalaki ko sa buong mundo. Pinoy ako, I'm proud ako. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm proud to be a Pinoy. Pinoy ako, proud ako. Be proud of your race and your identity. Be vanguards of your culture and heritage, you'll see. Come and belong, stand tall, then you'll know. It's fun, oh so fun to be a Filipino. But diverse, we are many but united. Be proud, shout it out and show we're not divided. Behold the Filipino spirit that's in you. Pinay ako, taas noo, ang mamalaki ko sa buong mundo.
Okay, thank you so much. And that ends our signing ceremony.